Peace, my purpose people. How are you? Listen, I just wanted to come here and give you all an update on just some business basics. Over the past few years, I've been coming here and just educating you on the foundational steps you should take to start a business, expand your business, receive capital access, or just overall business plan information. And as your local and virtual Lady CEO, I wanted to come here and do my due diligence and making sure that I updated you on that information as well. I've created a business basic series of information, and there is one important part that I need to inform you all of. Now, for those of you who are just seeing my face for the first time, I am Xave D. Morgan. I'm a holistic life and business coach as well as a business owner myself. I am also the small business coordinator for the Metropolitan Business League, as well as business consultant and program specialist for Virginia State University Center for Entrepreneurship. So I just support the ecosystem of entrepreneurs and small women and minority owned businesses in the communities. No matter where you are, you can get connected with me and learn about either organization, about the resources and ways that the organizations, we do our best to support you along on your business journey. Okay? Now, just coming here as Xave D. Morgan, I want to do my due diligence and making sure that I update you appropriately, especially those of you who are created to be on my assignment here in this lifetime, right? It's super important that we have just a short discussion, and we can take it a bit further if you connect with me on a one-on-one basis. But just in short, the Transparency Act that was passed January of 2021 for small businesses and entrepreneurs and owners, it is important that you get that reporting done, right? You complete it and have it completed correctly to avoid the penalties that come along with it if in fact you don't, right? And so I just want to spend a little bit of time here just revisiting the business basics and making sure that I include where that BOI, right, the Beneficial Ownership Information Reporting document, fits in, okay? So, to start a business over however long, it has been a very fairly easy system of steps to follow, right? Registering your business with the state corporation and obtaining your tax ID number, getting your business license, that has pretty much been the foundation of legalities that you wanted to make sure you cover on first base. But now with the introduction, an additional step being the completion of the BOI document, it's important that I make this update and let you all know that if you've started a business before 2024, then of course it's been said that you have until January 2025 to file the document. I'm here to tell you, please do not wait that long. If you haven't done it already, do it now. Because when I'm thinking from a consumer standpoint, as a mom myself, a wife myself, a consumer out here in these streets, as well as someone who advises on business, the holidays are coming up. The holidays are coming. We're preparing for tax season. All of this stuff is happening, right? The children have went back to school, depending on what part of the world you are in. It's an influx of things happening in this part of in this time frame, right? So I want to make sure that you do not wait one more minute to complete that document, okay? In addition to those who have filed a business before 2024, for the folks who have filed a business within the year of 2024, it's important that you know that you had 30 days to complete this beneficial ownership information reporting document. 30 days after the day you registered your business with the SEC. Okay, I've heard 90 days. I've heard it was 90 days. You know what I mean? But after doing some research, you have 30 days. But But so if you haven't already, please get to it. Please do what it is you have to do to make sure you file those documents. Even if you're late, listen, it's better now than never. Okay? Reach out to those people. Reach out to me so I can help you complete that document and get your paperwork in. Because whether you or old business or new business, without completing this document and making sure that you have completed it correctly, the government will charge you $500 a day, right, for not having this document turned in or filed correctly. And even up to, you can face criminal penalties that will have you doing up to 2 years in prison. You know what I mean? For willingly breaking the law and not filing this BOI document. That's how important it is. Like, Uncle Sam and his cousins and his brothers and sisters are not playing at all. And so I want to make sure that if you're one of those people, a new business, old business, that you go ahead and make sure you do what you have to do to get those things completed, right? Now, if you are an aspiring entrepreneur or an aspiring business owner and you're looking to identify where to get started, I recommend that first and foremost, you start with a business plan, right? In a lot of cases, more than I would like to know about, I did this. We tend to get our business plan together after the business has started. We, applied for the LLC and got the tax ID and all that fun stuff. That's not the way we should do things. Now, when I did it, I shot from the hip. Listen, I'm not gonna sit right here and try to play you. I shot from the hip back then, y'all. I made a lot of mistakes because I was ill-informed, not educated about, the guts of running a business. Now, 10 and a half years later, 14 years later, almost 15 years later, I sit before you as a well-informed, educated small business coordinator, right? Trial and error, all right? And I am recommending that you first complete a business plan. Because in your business plan, you would have detailed the status of your business, whether you're going to register this business as a LLC or a corporation, S Corp, C Corp, whatever corps fits you. And also, how you plan to generate revenue, what is the purpose of your business, how you plan to make connections and find contractors and have partnerships, what will your distribution plan look like, how do you plan to scale in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. All of these things are laid out in your business plan. And so I feel as though having a business plan is ultimately important. That should be step one. So when you go to register your business, if you don't automatically have to file as a corporation, a C Corp or a C Corp, then don't. Start at a limited liability company, because when you step into the tax bracket for corporations, it is way more expensive than it would be for a LLC. Okay, and in most cases, what I see is that, even I did this myself back in the day, I filed as an incorporation at the beginning, not knowing that I could have just registered as a limited liability company, and then I could have amended my documents and became a corporation or S Corp or a C Corp. So I recommend that you take some time to identify how you can register your business and what your plan would be in the future, right? Once you start generating money, okay? Once you start hitting those figures the way that you desire, right? That will give you some grace within that process. So business plan, get your business plan together. If you need some support with the business plan, I can definitely help you out with a template. Or, if you are a member with either one of the organizations I mentioned, whether it's the Metropolitan Business League or VSU Center for Entrepreneurship, if you are a member, just reach out to me so we can schedule a one-to-one, do a little quick assessment, and I will make sure that you can receive all of the resources that you need, okay, for your business and along your journey. So that's first, getting that business plan together. Then I recommend you go and register your business. Okay? Register your business with the SEC of your state as a LLC or a corporation or whatever status that may be. Next would be to apply for your EIN, your employer's identification number. Now, someone else may tell you that you can do those steps in either way you choose to. Here's why I say register your business first. To me, I look at starting a business as giving birth to a child, right? You name it, and then it gets a social security number. Well, in business, I recommend you do the same thing. Name it, making sure that your name is distinguishable, that no one else has your name, and then apply for your EIN. Because even though you could do it the opposite way, if you do it the opposite way and someone has your business name, you're going to have to go back and amend your tax ID, fool with the IRS, send them a paper saying, hey, I need to change my business name or make changes to my business. Or you just might have to refile for your tax ID number altogether. And it's just like, why would you do that if all you had to do was register your business name first, making sure you can use it, making sure it's distinguishable, right? So again, business plan, register your business, apply for your tax ID number. After you do those things, you want to make sure that you then file that BOI, that beneficial ownership information report, okay? Because the report asks you for your personal information, and you have to submit a verifying document as well, verifying ID document from the government as well. You have to submit your EIN. You have to submit the overall company information with this form. So that's why you do that third in terms of legalities for your business, right? So filing that BOI report, then you can go ahead and apply for other unique identifying numbers that you may need. And what I mean by that is if you plan on selling anything, you have to apply for a sales tax number. Your sales tax ID number is usually 15 characters. And so you need to file for that number, all right? And then there is a SAM number. You can get that at sam.gov. And when you apply for this unique identifying number, what this does is it puts you in a position to where you will have the ID number needed if you were seeking government contracts or government funding, okay? So it's important that you file for that number as well as Dun Bradstreet. They used to be just a third-party organization. There was not a SAMS number that you needed, and your Dun's number could replace you being in a position to receive government funding or government contracting. Well, now SAMS is what you need, and you can still apply for your Dun & Bradstreet number, which will support you in business credit reporting, okay? So that's important. So you have your business plan. Don't let it stump you though. You can simultaneously work on these things, but I recommend your business plan, your business registration, your tax ID, that beneficial ownership information reporting document, your Virginia tax ID, your DUNS number. This is your first layer of protection. This is the first base. The first base covers all of those things when starting a business, okay? And so then you go on into, further identifying or creating programs, products, and services for your business, okay? Then you move into continuation of a networking or your marketing strategies and hitting the launch button on that, and exploring capital access, opportunities, things of that nature. But to accomplish all of those things that I just mentioned that would happen like in second base, you would still need your business plan. So hence the reason why I'm saying that it's important to make sure that before you even register your company, you have a business plan, okay? Well, that's just what I wanted to update you on as your local and virtual Lady CEO. If you have any questions about anything that I have mentioned during this video, be sure to connect with me. You can send me a DM, you can email me, you can use any of the links that you find in the description box below or wherever you find them at. And I'll be more than happy to assist you on your business journey. Until next time, live on purpose. Peace.